on business and focus on financial matters so that you can make the necessary financial decisions that you need to make. Again, like I said, you're most welcome. My name is Jane Kasumba, and right now in Smart Business, we also believe that if you take care of yourself, you're being smart. And how might you relate this to business? Well, if you don't take good care of yourself, then you won't be smart, because you'll be spending a lot of money on healthcare to get better. And at the end of the day, you don't become a great or smart business person. So we usually have what we call a health focus at this time, where we give you advice as a businessman or a businesswoman on how to keep your strength up and how to be healthy. You know, as a business person, many of you today are sitting behind a computer, you're sitting in front of an iPad, and you're also using your phone constantly, be it on social media, to transact your business. However, it depends. Many a times, some people have been affected by the amount of light emanating from these gadgets. Now, fatigue, dry eyes, bad lighting, or how you sit in front of a computer or your phone can cause a lot of eye strain. And there you can see that lady. She is, maybe you're in an area, or you're in a business place like that, for example. You're constantly, as a business person or as a corporate person, in front of a computer. And it does affect your eyes. It creates fatigue, dry eyes, bad lighting for you. And at the end of the day, it will cause you to have problems with your eyesight. The symptoms of eye strain include a sore or irritated eyes and difficulty focusing. The retina damage includes, studies suggest that the continued exposure to blue light over time could lead to damaged retina cells. So you can see that gentleman over there. That person was probably checked into the office at around about, let's give it 8 o'clock in the morning, and will sit in that position for the next 4 hours. Especially if you're a businessman or businesswoman who has to transact business on a computer, it's really not healthy. Now let's get over to the issues to do with the phones. First and foremost, look at the posture of the woman. Your neck is constantly cranked and it's constantly bent. And that means at the end of the day, it affects your neck, first and foremost. Secondly, using your tablet or your iPhone or your phone or your smartphone in a dark space is not wise. You can already see the light, the amount of light emanating from that gadget is a lot, and it's so close to our eyes. And they say the amount of light from a small phone like that is equivalent to the amount of light being emanated from a 42-inch television when it's on. So it's not advisable at all. So if you're watching this channel today, make it a point to get the necessary information that we're giving you when you do use your phone like that in a dark space like that, with an increased light emanating from the phone. It will affect your retina, there's no doubt about it. And of course, there are many other things that are affected. You can see that, gentlemen, the posture is also very important. Once you sit on a computer for the entire day, it will challenge your back, there's no doubt about it. So you must be wondering, what should we do then? Well, on your gadget, be it a smartphone or be it a computer, there's always an option. The computer gives you an option of how much light it should emanate from its screen. Please make sure that it's below 50%. You shouldn't go above 50%. It should be below 50%, the amount of light emanating from that computer or from that gadget. That's number one. Number two, if you're a businessman or woman, perhaps you're in Chukuho and you sit there for hours on end, it's advisable for you to always get up after every 1 hour, do some stretch exercises and walk around. It's important for your circulation, your blood circulation, to keep on flowing, especially right through your legs, so you don't suffer from thrombosis or you don't suffer from a blood clot. So that's very important. And finally, when you come to using mobile phones, make it a point that whenever you're using your mobile phone, raise the phone right close, raise your phone so that it's directly towards your face. Do not crank your head so that you're constantly stretching your neck to look down onto your phone, like that lady was doing in the picture that we're about to show you. There you can see that posture is all wrong. To crank your neck like that, and most people use their phones in that manner, you're cranking your neck to maybe be on social media on your smartphone, that affects your neck greatly. So like we said, There are 3 ways to rectify this problem that causes eye defects when using a computer gadget or when using a smartphone. If you're a businesswoman or a businessman like that man in the picture, please make it a point not to sit constantly throughout the entire day. You check into the office at 8 a.m. in the morning and leave at 4 and you don't walk around at all. You are putting yourself up for perhaps a blood clot in your leg or in your body somewhere. That's number 1. Number 2, make it a point to always get up and exercise. Stretch a bit, exercise, walk around, get a bottle of water, and then go back to your duties. Secondly, if you're using your phone, like I said, do not crank your neck like this. Make sure that whenever you're with your phone, you do it like this. And make sure that, like I said, the light emanating from your gadget, be it a smartphone, be it a tablet, be it a computer, must always be below the gradient of 50%. And then you'll be smart. On that note, we're going for a quick commercial break. We're going to be right back.